All right. Who we gonna start with? We will start with you. Yeah, we're on. What's happening?
Well,
What's happening? What's his name? What do we call him? Tucked in Joe?
Tucked in Joe.
Little Rock, little Dwayne,
Little
Dwayne, the Rock,
Dwayne?
it's the Pebble.
I was reading some of the comments we have on the past 8 podcasts, and when we did a poll of who's more handsome, you were winning by a landslide, so I had to up my game.
Tucked in Joe.
When I
Yeah.
tuck it in,
What else do you tuck in?
You could just move on. You know what I'm talking about.
All right.
You know what I'm talking about. Is that what you said?
No.
You know what I'm talking
You know
about.
what I'm talking about. So what's up? Who we got on the right? Whoa. I'm going crazy with this thing. Here, boom. All right, there you go.
Good.
I got a handle of it.
Solid, dude.
Yeah.
No, I'm chilling, dude. I got my orange crush.
Total ADD.
Hmm?
Look at your
What's
wristband.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
It's
How
matches,
cute.
yeah.
Is that are you rocking the Hermes? What's that, bro? Look at you with your flag.
That's the
Like,
bomb proof.
can we get a close up on the watches up there? Because
Can
I
we
don't-
do like a Power Ranger thing where we like unite the wall?
Match my watch band today with my drink of preference.
You guys didn't get the memo, dude.
Hey, are you
I have
jealous?
something.
You jealous?
My undies were actually that color.
Are they?
Well,
Are they tucked in?
yeah.
Hey, so okay, yeah, I interrupted. ADD, what's going on?
I don't know how I follow that up. I think that's it. I think that's all that's going on. Orange Crush, ready to crush it today.
Yeah, let's
Ready to crush this podcast.
Crush it. What about Christopher? Christopher in the house. Let's hear it.
Crush it.
What are you waiting for?
Dead silence.
Dominate.
How's it going? Had a good week. Been a part of a pretty cool team building a children's hospital. We opened up today. So first patient today, took 13 minutes. Don't want to get too deep on it, but maybe sometime later on, get y'all's opinion. Our first 2 patients were psych patients at a children's hospital. So if that doesn't, I'm glad we have a facility available for it. But the fact that kids are going in, you know what I mean? Like, that's now an emergency, which is good because maybe we're identifying it earlier. But man, the first 2 kids that visit a hospital are psych.
I mean, how do they deal with it 100 years ago? They just lock them away, dude.
They would lock them away with all
They
the
do.
criminals, adults,
Right.
women, all the things you could think of. That
I heard Queen Elizabeth had like a couple siblings that had some developmental problems and they just locked them away.
I worked
Like
in a
from-
facility for a year, which was for students, young kids from with neurological disorders, and it was K through 12th grade, and that was it. Well, let me put it this way. I had a journal a lot, and there's some things that I told my wife because it just, the little ones were rough too. And there's some things that I will never share, but what some of the kids are dealing with in terms of how they got to where they are, whether it's they were born with it or they developed it. And then there's the ones that become predators and the ones that become prey. It's just, and there needs to be a place for that.
Your alarm's going on.
I hear an alarm.
Grab that. I'm sorry. I was
Is that right?
No, yeah, and I didn't want to dive too deep into it.
Yeah.
Really was a celebration. We got a great facility for. I want to shout out to all those nurses, doctors, the people on the front lines that have to care for these patients that are coming in. Man, it's a beautiful place. They've done a great job. Imagery department. I had to shout out here. Like all the CT and all the X-rays, it's all wrapped. So like they got a space room, they got a Wild West room, they got a superhero room.
Oh, that's cool.
And like wall to wall, full ceiling, everything's wrapped.
Oh,
You don't even know,
themed,
you don't even
right?
know you're going to get an X-ray, man.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm in a spacecraft. It
Yeah.
is so cool. I'm like, why don't they do that for adults?
I know.
yeah. We need a jiu-jitsu one. I mean, if I have a jiu-jitsu,
Give me an aquarium.
I will get everything checked every week because I'll get everything checked.
Wait.
I'll knock on the door and say, "Hey, can I get checked
Everything?
today?"
Like everything.
If it was like
Like-
Helio Gracie and like Marcelo Garcia and like Gordon Ryan, and you're like on a mat and you go in, they could do whatever they want. They could be
Oh
like
my God.
aliens and probing everything. I'll be okay.
All every single hole.
All the scan machines are in butterfly and Carlo.
As long as I could be in that type
Hey.
of atmosphere.
Did you
Good.
did you hit the hydraulics on your seat?
Well, maybe I'm melting the support beams in this seat.
He feels like
because,
he's in
it's
Fast
so
and
hot.
Furious right now.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
He's
I'm
adjusting.
looking at it a bit.
Oh, hey, we spent all this time leveling everything out, and then once we start, he hits the hydros.
What about you,
Yeah.
Mr. Luis?
Oh, me, but what about me? Luis Renteria in the house, baby. Let's go. Loving life.
Crush that.
Loving
intro.
life. You like how I like amp myself up.
Yeah.
So these are some of the things that I do when I'm about to get on a Zoom call or whatever it is, right? And I'm like, yeah, hello. I kind of sound like Joe. Yeah, hello. Yeah. I'm on one today. I go like this. Watch this. So I clap.
Like Mr. Miyagi.
Start fire.
Whoa,
Start
look at
fire.
that. I just started fire. I feel so much.
Can
Try
I
it.
try that?
Try
Yeah,
it.
Can
Yeah,
we
try
all
it.
try it? Let's
Try it.
I'm not doing it.
You'll see. Make sure it gets hot. Make sure it gets hot. Whoa.
Do you know that amps you up for sure?
And
And it gets hot. It gets hot.
It gets
man.
hot. Yeah.
Hey, Joe, whoa. This is not a clap. You gotta.
Ow! Hot! Actually, that is pretty
It works, dude. It works.
That or is gonna mess with your opponent.
You got to go now. You got to
Maybe
go
like, oh,
now.
shit,
We
he's
want to
crazy.
see you.
Oh, I had
You warm up.
I did.
You warmed up?
I had to
Before you
demonstrate for him, but I'll do it again.
Yeah. Ooh.
Pretty clap.
Yeah. It warms, like you got to build the heat here.
Bad for your family. They're probably
What about
these
the
guys
heat
yelling.
All the clapping down there. What's going on?
Self-made.
Tuck it in.
I'm going to do that the next tournament.
You're going to tuck it in.
Hey guys.
I'm going to have the best start, and then I'm going to get swept again and choked in like 12 seconds again.
Just
Saw you Chris Tucker up in here, dude. What's going on?
just start tucking the kimono in. Not your belt, but your pants.
Fully tucked. Fully tucked.
Yeah.
It'll get in the guy's head. If you saw a guy right before you competed and he's tucking it in,
Dude, that would freak me out.
And sometimes
That would freak me out.
Yeah.
no, and then like you, because at IBJJF, you step up to another referee who's inspecting your uniform, and just straight face, arms out, arms to the side.
get in your belt.
No, it's already tucked in.
It's already
You just
tucked.
Show up.
You arrived tucked.
right,
You
Right.
tucked in the parking lot, dude. Where are you tucking?
right in front of your opponent.
Tuck the night before.
Tell the ref 1 second. She's back.
Yes. I almost want to do it just to see their reaction.
Oh my gosh. It would get in my head. Because you got to get focused on that.
Especially if he's right behind you. Like,
Yeah.
who's this guy?
Yeah. Is that the guy I'm going against?
Once he
He'd be like,
once he
Right.
realizes.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
you're flossing.
News.
News.
Jerry.
Jerry.
Okay.
Yeah. You guys don't know, huh?
Mm-mm.
Oh, the Springer.
Yes.
Oh yeah, today.
No.
All right.
Jerry Springer died.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he
No.
passed away.
Wow.
Jerry.
How many years was he doing that?
Jerry.
They said he
That
was
show.
79 when he so over
79?
30 years, I think he did it.
Holy
I
moly.
did a
Okay.
quick read on the internet. But
Oh man, he was
Pull that up, dude.
I remember at I forgot where we were stationed, but we had formation
Wow.
1700, right? And it started at 5:00, and we'd start chanting Jerry, like so we can get dismissed. I don't know. That was I guess that was my time.
yeah.
Jerry.
No, I watched Jerry.
I think it's just crazy. Just
Damn, he was born in
one
1944.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, Joe, you've probably seen like
Yeah.
like George Washington passed away or something like that. But
No, it was actually no, he's not that old. It was Abraham.
Abraham,
Lincoln.
sorry.
Yeah.
Well, when we dragged him across on the Ford Theater after I told him not to sit there, and he was in they dragged him across, try to comfort him in the hotel.
Try to ease the
Uh,
passing.
And I just was shaking my head. I said, dude, I told you needed more security. But yeah,
Should have tucked, bro.
Yeah.
Should have tucked.
You know, it'd be even better because I'm a big fan of that. What Toy Story 4 with Forky,
Mhm.
right?
Oh, yeah.
Because he keeps rolling down that trash thing.
Yeah.
Even after the ref corrects you, as you go into the stall, just start tucking it
Keep
back.
doing it. I love it.
According to the rules, I know we're getting off of the Jerry Springer, but is there a rule against you tucking in?
Yes, there's got to be.
Wait, what are we talking about? Tucking what in?
Oh, I thought you were going down the gi game.
Yeah, the
Tucking the
gi.
gi. Tucking the gi.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
I'm
you.
not talking no gi.
I thought you were talking about
So we can look that up.
tucking.
What are you guys talking about, dude? What the hell's going on up in here?
I thought he was talking about some, tucking with duct tape kind of thing.
I don't know what you use, but I mean,
Lots of duct tape and a lot of sweat.
Oh my gosh. Buffalo
Oh.
Bill up in here, dude.
so Jerry Springer,
Jerry Springer.
44, born in 44. Look at that.
So when you think about in terms of like Jerry Springer on TV, like what's the first like thing that comes up or like your favorite?
Talk show.
Yeah,
Jerry,
like this
Jerry,
particular one.
Jerry.
Yeah, the
Champ.
like he was like a champion of the crazy ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maury.
People love the crazy.
Yeah.
Maury's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Marpovich,
Yeah.
dude.
Jerry, I think did. I mean,
You are
I'm
not the
don't-
father.
Forgive me if I'm wrong on this, but I feel like he started the "You Are Not the Father."
Mari.
Was that Mari? That
Mari
was it?
started. You are not the
Okay.
father.
Yeah.
Jerry started. Did he do not? I thought
He did some of those.
He
too.
did some of those too,
Yeah.
but it was Mari's bread and butter.
You are
I
not.
thought you said spreading butter. I'm sorry.
No, bread and butter. Mari's bread and butter. There you go. I'll put a little.
I thought I was gonna be more behaved, dressing like an adult, but all I can think about is right now is like it's not helping me.
Dude, this is a nice shirt.
It's
Yeah.
you dress for not
that?
the job you have.
Oh,
It's
that's a
you dress
penguin.
For
Yeah.
the is that a good
What's the
brand?
thread count on this, dude?
That's a penguin.
I have no idea. I normally this might be the first time I wore a long sleeve shirt since pre-COVID.
Wow.
I do not like wearing fancy clothes. I don't like shoes. I don't like pants. If I could do it my way, it would be a t-shirt,
Flip flops.
flip-flops,
Right.
board shorts, and a hat. Yeah, that
Wow.
is the perfect attire for me.
No, it's a really nice shirt.
I was trying to, well, I was from a banquet, so I
For
was
what?
going to change for my robotics
Tuck.
teams, my robotics kids. So it was
Oh,
great.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna keep going on the tucking. I think we're done. Are we tuckered out?
I think
I don't know.
Uh-huh.
I like the
Check it out.
tucking
I like
because
that.
there's only been one reference to age so far. I've had about 10.
He's
books
trying to tuck
tucking.
that away.
Vigorously marking down that tally point.
Let's tuck that age away.
Mm.
Nice
All right.
and deep. What hey, I got a question for you. What's your favorite movie?
It depends.
Rush Hour.
No,
Chris Tucker.
quick.
Rush Hour. Chris Tucker. Jackie
Oh.
Chan and Chris Tucker.
It's always my latest movie.
I love that.
Fast and Furious.
The
That was-
duel.
hey, that
yeah,
was fast.
that was like that.
Yeah. Hey, no, seriously, quick.
Princess Bride.
That's a good one.
There's just a lot of themes in it, and
All right. We're
as
giving
you wish.
we're giving them time to think. Yours, quick.
Lord of the Rings, probably Two Towers. Probably the third one. Yeah,
sorry.
yeah. I fold nerd out. I fold nerd out. Yeah.
What you got?
Anything Star Wars. I love the whole timeline. Just give it to me. Give me all the cannons.
Phantom Menace.
It doesn't matter. Like it's just part of the story. And I'll agree. There's some sucky ass. Excuse my language.
Jar
Some
Jar.
terrible acting. Some actor additions. But I'm more for like just getting the story. Like because there's so many gaps and holes.
Yeah.
You can go to Disney if you have it. And in the Star Wars feed, if you scroll down far enough, it'll put them all in chronological
The official
order.
Oh,
official order.
right.
And it's kind of fun because I just skipped the first three, just
Were they that bad?
But
yeah, it's like little Anakin,
Jar Jar Binks.
Jar Jar Binks,
Yeah.
But if you start right after that, and I know it's animated, but you can start off with
So
I
there's
started
there's a
thinking.
fan order. There's a very specific fan order
Mhm.
that is not chronological. And they say if you've never seen Star Wars before and you want to see it in the best possible way, I think it's 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, and then 6 or something like that.
Really?
Right. So they want to keep that
Yeah.
that special
Yeah,
moment.
that-
I don't want
yeah.
to spoil it for anybody, but keep that special moment
Mhm.
special, and then watch the rest of it basically.
Yeah.
They say
I've done it that way too.
I'm sorry. They say another way to watch Star Wars is dress up in a Princess Leia outfit and rub oil all over yourself.
With Java. With Java at your side.
You could be my Jabba.
Damn, spicy.
Another one I'm a big fan of is John Wick.
Oh yeah, John Wick.
There's a series that just, to me, you're like, what can they do next? And you're like, oh my God, what can they do next? And you're just like, they keep doing
They keep
exactly.
doing it,
They
yeah.
keep doing it.
And
And it's good.
he's learning jujitsu, which is another thing that comes into it.
It's a purple belt, right?
Is he purple belt?
I don't
Bring
know.
that up, Jamie.
Jamie, bring it up.
You know what? Like when it comes to
Keanu?
celeb jujitsu, who's the character who plays Bane? I can't remember his name.
Oh yeah, good looking guy.
Yeah. He also plays the in
Mad Max.
Mad Max and also in Pinky Blinders. He plays the crazy Jew.
Oh, yes.
Say crazy Jew. He's just legitimately just off a rocker.
Mm.
He's actually competes, as well as the guy Mario from Saved by the Bell.
Mhm.
He's
Yeah.
another he
Yes.
competes. I would be interested if
Mario,
You
yeah.
would?
Yeah.
yeah,
Bet you would.
I'd be interested if. Oh, shout out to Keanu Reeves and everything he's accomplished. But is his an in-house promotion, or has he been kind of competing in these like tournaments? Not, and you know what I mean, under a different name or even on himself. But
Right. How would he compete?
Hardy.
right?
It's
right?
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy,
Tom Hardy,
Tom Hardy is actually like
He's legit.
He looks
right?
legit.
Legit.
I saw like he's not doing.
he's not
some
losing.
big
That's how legit he is.
celebrity
Yeah.
death match or anything. He's competing.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
and same with
different.
Mario Lopez. He's
Look
same
at that
thing.
physique.
He looks like
too.
he's on the same diet as my last 3 matches.
Natty, all natty.
I don't know if he's still doing it now though, or if he was doing it for a movie. But it like he popped up like in the blue belt, and then after that, I don't know what's going on with him.
Yeah.
You think he's natty?
Mario Lopez.
He might be doing what Luis is doing. Is just like that 10-year blue belt.
See.
He's only had it for like he just got it. He got it about the same time I got mine, but then he's been like putting
Dude.
He's been putting.
Oh, he's tournament
This
heavy.
picture is awesome.
Yeah.
How do they get that?
When you're
What's
him, you're just a man.
That literally is probably the type of guy I'm going to see again in Austin Open.
Yeah, that would be cool, wouldn't it? Like he.
No,
Yeah.
I would love to.
He's-
It would
that'd
be cool.
fucking
Actually,
sexy.
What age group is he?
For my wife, it is the
Masters?
best situation for her to meet him. We are the same age. We'd be in the same weight class and we'd be on the same rank. And she's like, if there's ever a tournament and he's in there, you're getting in there. I
So
don't
if it
care.
was like
I'm gonna be so
how far it
starstruck.
is,
My
yeah.
wife wants your autograph. Slap and bump.
it'd be like pans. That's a possibility.
Yeah. Something heavy. But he's all the way in England though, right? So if we did, she's like, let's go on that
Worlds.
trip. Let's go.
Let's go.
Just track him down.
Worlds.
Yeah,
No, yeah,
track him
hey,
down.
yeah, worlds. That'd be cool. Like, I think Keanu Reeves would be very, very capable.
Yeah.
and no doubt. I just
It says Keanu is a white belt.
Yeah, he's still white.
He's still white? Damn.
Demi Lovato just got a purple. There's controversy a little while back.
Damn it, Lovato. I'm not buying it.
That was like an in-house. They might have said because it's also every
promotion.
school has their way of being promoted. Correct? We've been in different gyms.
Yeah.
And she
You know.
stopped too. Look. Warrior blue belt.
how she fell in the big blue river.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. Luis is at the edge of the river with a big staff.
He is the river.
Sorry, that would sound real bad.
Gandalf. He's Gandalf.
I'm Gandalf. Thou shall not
Gandalf
enter.
the blue.
Yeah.
He's gatekeeping purple.
Yeah.
He's gatekeeping
purple,
purple. Dude.
yeah.
I know.
You shall not
Yeah.
pass. As he paper cuts you.
Yes.
He would destroy those hobbits too.
Ah.
Imagine him paper cutting a whole hobbit village.
You know what would be so funny is all the critics would be like, "There's just one character. All he does is like just one guy,
One thing.
one thing. The entire movie.
Yeah.
There's
I'll
gotta
put
be
him in
some
my next
images
movie.
here.
If I see that Hobbit go north south again,
It's over.
It's over. I've quit.
And then my precious.
Don't even try.
We're gonna get you this shirt.
Oh my gosh.
We're
That,
gonna get you this rash guard for the Shire.
oh my gosh.
For the
Oh.
Shire.
What is he doing? Is he wrist locking?
Yeah.
Oh,
Is
that's a
that-
Joe shit.
No,
No,
that's
it's
like
like-
ankle. Oh, that's a.
This is an
straight
ankle.
Yeah.
And then this is
Oh, that is his ankle.
that is his ankle.
it's a
Oh, it's just
split
wrapped
ankle.
around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, how weird.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I love. So, are you guys into like? You guys know I love having like just different rash guards. Are you guys into it, or is that just like a?
Where do you guys get the cool
I
rash
can't-
guards?
I look up things like cool rash guards.
Yeah.
There's a Snow White one I want to get. If you want to look that up,
Snow
it's
White?
appropriate. Yeah, and she's choking out all the seven dwarves.
I like how he has the
It's appropriate.
Oh well,
It's vetted.
It's vetted. I had a cool Spider-Man one.
Yeah.
And then a Superman one.
Yeah.
Little Superman.
This one?
keep going down. It's Snow White, and then I think that one. I think it says she made every dwarf sleepy.
Hmm.
She's choking them.
That's kind of cool.
Creepy.
And all the-
It's,
and
yeah,
all the-
kind of weird.
Made every
They're naked choking all the dwarves. It's so awesome. I would
Yeah.
beat the crap
I don't
out
know
of
if
those
I would get this
dwarves.
I
one.
don't know.
I'm getting it.
I'd have to
You're
say
gonna
just
get-
like,
My wife was like, okay.
Hey, we got to make a Pinche Podcast rash guard.
yeah.
That'd be
Yeah, right
legit,
there.
dude.
Boom. Get it right
Are we
here.
going to do it if it was all black like the logo? That'd be
Mm,
like,
yeah. All
shit.
black
Yep. Yep.
with the white logo.
The
Yep.
tap room on the back or something.
Oh, yeah.
Right in the butt.
All right.
Right.
No
All
dojo
right, you
tripping.
just designed it. Oh, yeah. Hashtag no dojo
Yeah.
tripping.
We
Mm,
have a little phraseologies that we,
Yep.
you know,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I like it.
like I
No
love,
tucking.
jujitsu family.
Hashtag no tucking.
Yeah, no tuck.
No
tuck it in.
Tap it in. Tap it in.
We got a no tuck clause.
No tuck.
Did you see the
Hey, Tucker. Tucker Carlson.
Yeah,
Or Carl
Tucker
Tucker,
Carlson, yeah.
whatever his name is.
Oh Lord, let's not do it.
He left Fox too, right? He's
Yeah.
everybody's getting fired or
Canceled.
He left or
canceled
was
or he
good?
left. I don't know. Who knows? It's all fucking
Time.
it's all
COVID,
smoke and mirrors. So
UFOs.
Shit
Jerry
will happen.
Springer
There's nothing
stuff.
else going on in the world, so they got to fire an anchor, and everybody's like, "Woohoo!"
That's the news for the
yeah,
week.
yeah, there you go.
We are out of news.
Yeah.
Flag the dog.
What else we got?
Your favorite movie, sir?
Oh, yeah,
Top
we
Gun.
didn't get your-
Top Gun.
Top Gun?
First
Why?
or second?
Top Gun's both.
Which one? No,
Both.
second one is
Both,
badass.
man.
So I will have to
I
say
thought
I was
that was
very
both.
Who do you identify most? Iceman.
Wait,
Look, he's all
his,
offended.
his
He's
love
upset.
interest in the first movie?
Oh
When
my
that rides
God.
on the back of the motorcycle?
Oh my God.
Goose. You make a great goose,
Mm.
dude.
Jesus.
You got that goose vibe.
Jesus.
Who would he?
Bob. That'd be me. Bob.
Bob.
Yep. Don't have a nickname, Bob.
Bob.
Who do you identify?
Bob,
with?
son,
Bob.
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 Mm,
fair.
Bob.
Bob. Bob.
Bob
Bob.
at Top Gun. Who is that?
He is the backseater who
What?
they're like, yes, a backseater. Yep, keep eating that beefsteak.
Yeah. Oh, you like that? Huh?
Like that was a big
Bite
bite.
it.
So on Top
Well-
Gun 2, he's one of the characters. He's the bomb coordinator. That guy right there. That's
Which
Bob. Yeah, see right there. No, that guy. The one that says Bob on his. Sorry.
Okay, Bob.
Sorry, wrestler.
Sorry.
Take the headgear off.
That hurts.
Again, that's why it's 5 stars on all those things.
Hey, when I first saw Top Gun, like the very first one, I thought it was fucking amazingly cool. Like
It was cool. It still is cool.
Yeah.
I thought it was cheesy.
Back then.
back then, I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
back then.
now,
You thought it was cheesy.
I wasn't into that
Really?
vibe. Yeah, I thought no. The only thing I was interested in was all the fighter jet scenes,
Huh.
but the
Yeah.
acting, I was like, man, this is.
well, that's what they
How
were
old,
then.
how old were you?
I don't know. Like,
You've
add
been older
see,
than-
see what the year Top Gun is, man.
82, 80,
So
85.
my stepdad was a pilot in the Marines and he was friends with the Blue Angels. And so we would go to the
86?
shows.
85. Yeah, 86.
86.
Yeah,
How old are you in 86?
9.
9? You had a notion of what was cheesy
Well,
at 9?
because like at 9, I was like into the Jets.
Mm.
I could care less about the acting at
Yeah.
that point. I was like,
Yeah.
just and so I was
Beach
like,
volleyball?
Yeah, no, didn't do
You
it.
like
for
the
me.
beach volleyball?
Sorry, I wasn't into like short shorts at 9.
Hey, hey,
No
I
rolls
know.
up.
Speedos.
It's my
I know.
Halloween costume that year.
Actually, that was standard issue.
Yeah,
shorts for him.
Yeah.
As I got older, I learned to appreciate such things.
You were part of that movie, actually. I thought you were in that cast, dude. On the beach. Your CrossFit. Your CrossFit exercises.
Doing my Jane Fonda's.
The green little shorts.
Yeah.
Hey,
No,
pull up.
khakis. Get it right.
Oh, the khakis. Hey, pull the
Beach scene? You ever seen
the
beach scene?
water, the
No.
what are they called? The shorts for swim qual.
BDUs.
Daisy Dukes.
Oh, yeah.
Put short swim qual.
What?
Short? What?
Shorts,
How do we-
swim qual, khakis.
How do we go from
not understanding.
pre-collapse
Yeah,
to
just put
watching
khakis.
guys
Hey,
with
just
short
do,
shorts?
search and rescue swimmer shorts.
Yeah, right there, right there. Watch.
You were some
That
speedo.
should pull up.
Yeah, those.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
UDTs. Those things. Yeah, if you got
Those
a
are crowd
complex.
pleasers.
Yeah, it's a crowd pleaser.
These are like Officer Dangle shorts.
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
From
Yeah.
911, right?
But trust me, the Marines have got some shorty shorts as well. Same with the Army. But what the Navy did is they went with canvas, like versus silkies.
That's
Like
abrasive.
the Army, the typical
Yeah,
Marines
we
would
had
wear
the-
silkies.
We had the
Yeah.
silkies.
Navy was like, canvas.
That's abrasive, dude.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah.
Yep, chafe machine.
Now, why do they
But it
have to
tucked
put
everything
these
in, right?
eight hat guys
I wore compression shorts.
like this?
They did not have compression shorts then.
Yeah, they've had compression. Yes, when I was doing search and rescue, I was wearing compression shorts.
No
Underneath those,
shit.
yes, not like your fancy like sweep stuff, but like Under Armour, like what I call them dick panties.
Oh, it sounds like we had a Marine
should we
with
Google
a
that?
white.
Yeah,
Should we Google that?
no, do
You wanna
not, do
Google
not, do not mess
Just
up.
don't,
his-
just
No,
don't
no.
don't miss it.
No,
It's a
no.
search up.
Here,
Is
let me
it-
switch this.
Yeah,
Yeah. ChatGPT, stop that search.
You don't have safe search on?
No.
There's one way to find out.
You gotta up your game, dude.
Oh my
I thought
God.
you hit search.
Nah,
I was like, God.
Just faking
And
you.
for our
out there.
viewership, and our listenership, we were almost canceled.
Mm.
And that was our last episode.
without
Yeah.
even being on.
On.
Canceled without.
With 2 fans.
Yeah.
My wife,
Six views.
calls
You're
Your
canceled.
podcast is
Now,
canceled.
now we got a reason to get these guys off this whatever they're doing.
The Tribunal of Wives have canceled this podcast.
Yeah, and I was like, you're doing a podcast again? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, every Thursday.
Every Thursday.
Tyler thinks it's
Mm.
cool. Like, I think, I mean, wherever we're going on this direction and this journey, I think it's fun. I know we're constantly trying to become better
Yeah.
with it. I like to listen to the episodes over and over because I have these little mental cues like, hey, for me, like, don't do this, don't do that. One thing like I picked up on this one is your mic position's really good.
You like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can soft talk.
I'm gonna talk dirty to you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There
you
you
like that?
Oh, man.
Yeah. Radio DJ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my microphone's
1-800.
neglected then.
Oh,
Trust me,
it's
Jeff.
beyond.
It is not neglected.
It's.
Saturated.
I think it is a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
But I hope on these, because you'll listen to some of these podcasts, and they're like, hey, it took us a couple years to go through grooming. I think what you guys have started is got a great platform for it, and like if we can end up getting jiu-jitsu grandma on,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
right? Like
Oh, yeah.
whether it's either in person or we figure out how to do
Whatever,
the virtual side of it. I think that'd
Well,
be cool.
that's
Zoom
another
thing.
reason I'm wearing this is I'm trying to figure out which outfit looks best. So when I see her in person, I want to look sharp for her.
Presentable.
Yeah.
I don't want to
spiffy,
look like
yeah.
some bum.
But she's probably seen this podcast or the ones before. Knows you look like a bum
Normally.
normally. She's going to be impressed. Now you got to live up to it.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. Hey Joey, where's that penguin show?
I don't even know the penguin. That's how little I know. Is penguin like a brand? Is it
I
called
don't know.
Penguin?
I'm not that cool either.
It's
I don't
called
know.
Penguin.
You're wearing it.
Penguin brand.
You're wearing
Let's
it.
see. Let's see. Let's show. Let's.
I don't even know.
Made in heaven. Yeah, Penguin brand, an original.
Oh, it's original.
by
The penguin himself.
Munsing wear.
You know what's funny? It's like you're holding me, and I'm like in my mind because
so good?
jujitsu. No, like I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
Defensive.
What's he gonna do?
I was
What is
like,
he gonna do?
Like it was weird for a second. Like
Yeah.
okay, he's gonna move.
I hope Jiu-Jitsu Grandma choked you out in that shirt, which would be amazing. We just need a clip of it.
Oh yeah.
Just a clip.
Oh no, you can grip that really nice.
yeah.
Like that.
That
Yeah.
lapel.
Yeah, man. She
Grab that
comes
lapel.
yeah. Little
That-
cross
Start
color.
untucking.
Oh, yeah.
Start
Mhm.
untucking
Don't
your
touch
tuck,
this.
bro.
This is a penguin shirt.
It's been painted on?
You wanna
Yes,
touch
I
this?
do agree.
Yeah, untuck you.
You look kind of buffed in it too.
You do.
Well, when you're in as many movies as I've been in,
Little rock.
Little Rock.
Little Rock.
Dwayne.
D. He's short.
Little D. We're gonna call you Little D. bro.
Dude, you call me D? I'm putting people to sleep.
Little Dwayne, bro. Little
Right.
Dwayne.
Little D.
Little Dwayne.
He's gonna be handing out
Bruno,
wrist
can we
locks.
do Shark Tank every night?
Wrist locks only.
Just locking everything.
Hey, we got to learn to respect our elders. All right. So you guys are all
sorry.
out of
sorry.
line.
Ugh.
Okay. Hey,
Apologies.
sir.
I'd
Sir.
rather have the age thing than
And the little Dwayne. And we call Little Dwayne.
Sir, we apologize.
I could see at a tournament, Little D. It's like
My name's
I'm
Joe.
getting choked. Shut the hell up. I'm getting choked and calling me Little D.
Hashtag.
Hashtag Little D gets choked out.
Whoa.
I have to beep that out.
Yeah, you do.
It's too
All
I
right.
have a need to get like a sensor beeping.
What do you mean? Like,
No, like
oh
if
yeah.
somebody says something inappropriate, or just do that. Yeah,
Yeah.
drown them out with that.
Wow, wow,
I brought some accessories based on what you guys did to me last week.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, you
my
got,
gosh.
oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Shiny eyes.
That's so pretty. You're so pretty.
Now I'm positive. These are my positive
Thanks.
lenses.
All right.
Well,
Positive for the rest of the podcast until I take these off.
those are stupid because I feel bad for our education system because it said sun shiny eyes, not starry eyes.
Yeah, that's
So-
nighttime.
Well, you got to start small with goals. You know,
All right, little D.
I think we should bust out another
Yeah,
card.
let's do it.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
And I
bust
think
out
you
another
should
card.
do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
as
concur.
Yes,
What
concur.
shiny star eyes or whatever I am, Joe. I will read the next card. It'll be
All
my
right.
pleasure.
This is about
I'm positive this will be spectacular.
finally some order in this
There's nothing better
on this
than,
episode.
rabbit
Yeah.
Yeah.
riding a unicorn.
Jerry.
Nice.
Here we go. Here we go.
Remember, they have been shuffled. Well, you grab one card. There you go.
I'm just gonna-
Oh yeah, baby! Today is awesome panda.
All right.
Awesomeness. Okay.
This is
Awesomeness.
not
All right.
stupid.
Pretty true.
Awesomeness. I am capital A awesome. And I refuse to pay attention to anything that makes me feel otherwise. That's why I don't listen to you.
Or
you. Instead, I congratulate myself for every victory, accomplishment, teeny tiny step in the
You guys
right
gotta see this
direction.
panda too.
Because even the smallest positive action, like reading this affirmation, is evidence that I care about keeping my sweet creative juju.
You keep your
juiced
juju.
up.
You keep your juju.
Juju
yourself.
juiced.
Well, I don't have to keep it juiced up. It's always juiced up. Your gun should always be loaded. And isn't that just the awesomest? And so,
Can we get a close up? Can we get a close
Yeah,
up on
let's
that?
see. Let's see if we can.
How close can we get
awesome
there?
panda.
What if we turn these
Okay.
to Halloween costumes? Like the first, like the first
Be
four
like
we
the-
turn over.
Yeah.
Go.
Oh,
That's your
great.
theme.
It'd be like
Great,
superheroes.
find a bee outfit.
Oh my God.
Get arrested on Halloween.
That panda is hilarious.
Who wants some honey?
God.
That's a serious panda.
Yeah. Hey. So now we can talk about his age, and he doesn't care.
Yeah.
No,
Because you're awesome no matter what.
You're
I'm awesome now. What?
no
And it's
matter
like a
what.
fine wine. The older I get, the better I get.
How do
I'm
you,
distinguished.
how do you, I don't know.
How do you do it?
Joe,
How do you stay awesome? How do you stay
Yeah,
so
how do you stay
awesome,
awesome?
despite?
Well,
oh, and I'm not
juju.
I'm not digging on, but we have some years on us, right? We're not fresh hatchlings.
You guys will get there.
Yeah,
We're
leather.
still like 30 years away, though.
Oh, yeah, leather.
The patina is still forming.
Well, everyone has to like pave a pathway so that people behind them could hopefully find themselves being their own awesome pandas.
Awesome.
And right now, you guys are
That's
just
deep,
little pandas crawling around in your own feces and dirt. And I'm like building this golden brick road to be an awesome.
Is awesome
panda.
a mindset, or is that part of your environment?
Well, when I was born, I was awesome. So
No, well, I mean, in general, I'm asking
Oh.
you guys, like, is awesome like that feeling? Is that a mindset, or one thing I do appreciate about your approach is we talked about optimism last week, but I think the awesomeness can come in. Yes, the awesomeness side can come into it where you're like, no, I'm going to program my day so I do feel optimistic, but there's got to be like that
The
awesome feeling,
mindset.
like when you hit those
Yeah.
targets, right? So is awesomeness a target? I've reached a target or goal type of feeling.
Nope.
Or
it's a feeling for sure.
It's
You just-
before you do anything.
Yeah.
it's not an after, you don't think?
No,
No.
I don't think so.
So you don't feel
It's
awesome
the
after
process.
something happens? It's
Always.
Yeah.
I think that's
Always. Did you know that we have actually, I'm going to ask the question. Do you know how many thoughts we have per day?
about what?
Just
Just
thoughts.
in general.
1,200,
No.
30,000.
50,000.
50,000. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm old.
1,200.
50,000.
I don't want
You
50,000
didn't- you
thoughts
didn't
in my brain. I'm just
No,
You didn't score that high on the ASVAB.
tired.
I'm killed
at
at 7. That's a problem. I killed at 7. I concentrated on 1,200.
Hold on. I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not
I
done.
got follow up.
So 50,000.
Huh?
Okay. 85% of those thoughts are negative thoughts.
Whoa.
All right, define a negative thought, because I don't
Not
mostly
50.
like.
Oh, this sucks. That's so stupid.
Yeah, it's just-
You wake up and you're like, fuck, I gotta get up already.
that's one.
Right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
The toothpaste is the it's cold in here. So
All day.
some of those you don't even know. They're subconscious. You don't even know that you're thinking them. And I think it's something like 60 or 70% of those thoughts
How do they
are
count those?
Subconscious.
yes, they're subconscious.
How do they count
I
those?
don't know. There's some study, all right,
Smart
at Yale or
fucking
Harvard. or
elves.
something.
Some
Elves.
elves.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy? So
Green elves.
Negative thought elves sitting on your shoulder.
One. That's
There's one.
hey, that's a drunken monkey. There is a thing.
Yeah.
You got your little
Yeah.
drunken monkey telling you not
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can't do that.
yeah.
You're crazy.
How do you keep, what would be a good approach to maintain like a good higher percent of awesome thoughts versus negative thoughts?
It's how your day starts.
Mhm.
If you start your day with a negative thought, you're already behind the curve. And it takes three positive thoughts to counter a negative thought.
Wow.
So here's something. If you have that negative thought in the morning, like, fuck, I stubbed my toe. This sucks. Cancel. No, it doesn't. Cancel. Just do it.
Yeah.
Subconsciously, it kind of counters it.
Yeah.
It works.
This is good.
Yeah.
Stubbing my toe was good.
If I wake up, I'm like, this is awesome. I'd start.
Yeah.
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 Freaking rub your hands together.
Oh, yeah. Or like one of the exercises I do as soon as I get out, I look at my pillow and I thank my pillow for supporting my big head.
Mm.
Because that's that little
Gratitude. right? Yeah,
it
yeah.
goes a long way.
Yeah.
And then it sets it up to, oh man, look, I got hot water.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Look,
Thank
I
you,
got
toilet, for accepting.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everything.
my negative approach is like thank the pillow, then blame the sheets. You guys suffocated me all night. Hot.
Not breathable.
No, I get
No,
you.
but that
Yeah.
that sets you on a
Negative thoughts, dude. You're still doing it.
Negative
You're still doing it.
but that sets you on that right path in the
Yeah.
morning. And obviously you're going to have those negative thoughts. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
they're unavoidable, but your goal is to stay neutral, not let them phase you. And you have to be very aware and conscious of it. You can't just say, "Oh, I'm not going to do it," because you know how you can say, "Stop thinking about that elephant." Stop thinking about and the more you think about not thinking about the elephant, the more you think about it.
Yeah.
So think about what you think about. You guys know where that's from? No.
No.
Oh my
Not
God,
think
that
about
was
what you think about.
that was a total joke.
I know the elephant thing.
Think about what you think about.
I'm positive that was funny.
That was it is. Yeah, there you go. That's positive.
Optimistic.
Positive. Very
optimistic.
With the 50,000 though, I remember that article and I read if you're a wrestler, you have about 7 thoughts a day.
That's why I went with 1,200.
1,207.
So good.
Smash,
smash.
I'm gonna build it up. I'm gonna build it up.
Smash.
Dude, think about what you think about. Because that's kind of hilarious.
50,000 thoughts.
50,000 thoughts.
Wow.
Well,
That
these
was
guys,
Hey, man, I
that's
don't
fun.
want to. I would like to just Google it. How many thoughts is average?
Videos? I mean, videos.
Never mind. It's not pulling up.
Is it a church thing?
No, it was like a meme joke with Biden. He was like all
Should I-
over.
should I do
Yeah,
meme?
you do.
Oh, here you go.
Dude, Biden.
Meme.
Well, I guess that's not
You know what?
working.
I'm gonna have to be straight honest with you. The word meme is completely misspelled.
Meme?
Meme, whatever it is. I like for the first year that came out, I refused to call it meme until it was like nobody knew what I was talking about.
Dude, you're a rebel.
What'd you call it?
Meme,
What'd you call it?
memes,
Meme?
Mimi.
Is it meme?
or I don't know, but it's not meme.
Mimi sounds like
Meme would be MEEM at
Yeah.
least. Like, come on,
In Latin America, they call it meme.
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 Yeah.
Yeah. Which I think is,
Un meme.
I think it's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
little
un
bit,
meme.
yeah.
Un meme.
I hate young
Check out this
people.
meme way.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. That chingón.
Yeah. Taco madre, güey.
Está con madre. Hey, there's that taco place nearby. Está con madre.
Ah, taco
How
madre.
is it?
Taco
Yeah.
madre. It's all right.
Hey,
Sorry.
there's a
No,
No
it's taco
shout-outs.
madre.
No, it's taco madre. No, it's taco madre. Hey, you look so pretty, man. Look,
hey, look at that advertisement right there.
Oh, yeah,
Lean body.
Today's episode sponsored by Penguin Shirts, Lean Body, and Meat Sticks.
So, have you guys ever had this meat stick?
no,
It's
Nope.
no,
Sorry.
it's
never.
Talk us through it. Talk us through it.
but I discovered this. I like meat sticks, but
I think you just went to the gas station. You're like, I'm just gonna get whatever. No,
Hey,
What
what's-
protein can I get for $5?
the guy was so funny. I'm dressed like this. I get this soda, this.
Hey, lean body with meat sticks.
Yeah.
Oh,
Red
my
Bull. Oh my
God.
God.
That's a
And
trifecta.
it's just I'm like, he's looking at, and you're not supposed to say something when you're in customer service. Just don't say it.
What? He
But his face said it all.
was
I'm-
worried.
Yeah.
A used car salesman, bro. Hyping up for the
Hey,
night
you got a
shift.
kid duct taped in your trunk.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
You're
We gotta-
feeding
hey,
meat sticks through a little.
Speaking of positivity,
Yeah.
that affects your negative and positive thoughts. All that sugar, all that.
I'm positive you're wrong.
But
But this is a hot stick.
Hey,
Let's see you put a
Hey, let's
smile
see.
on your face while you
get that
eat
stick
that.
in your, get that stick in your
I won't have a smile on my face like 2 hours from now.
yeah,
So-
that toilet's gonna have a smile.
but I'm gonna thank that toilet.
You better show gratitude, bro.
Yeah.
I will show.
Wake up in the morning.
You better be thanking it on the way out.
Thank you.
Thank you for holding it in. And just
This
got,
is an awesome.
thank you, truck, for going 95 miles per hour.
Let me see that panda again. That thing's funny.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
we should make these into Halloween costumes.
Yeah.
No one would get them, but
I am capital A awesome.
Okay,
I don't pay attention to anyone that makes me feel otherwise. I'm good enough as I am.
Yeah, it's a mindset.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
I think it-
mindset.
It's a mindset.
bulletproof
I
mindset.
think it's mindset.
Hey, man, ooh, I don't know how kids. We were talking about I guess this last coffee crew we were having conversation. Johnny, you and I were talking about having access to mobile phones, electronics, social media.
Yeah.
The more I stay away and understand what those kids go through for the exposure with it, and that they can maintain an awesome attitude and a high sense of positivity with always having the instant feedback of criticism and just what I mean, criticality, if that's even a word. But a kid could have a great day and a bunch of kids could say, we're going to take his awesome day and wreck that.
Yeah.
So I do have empathy for our kids coming through, because they have constant exposure to other people's criticisms that is probably not even justified.
Yeah.
Other than just being just straight jerk. So for those out there, have optimism and keep the awesomeness going.
Stay awesome.
Trust me, like, people are good in nature. It's just once they sometimes get behind a wall or two and they feel really, really strong and powerful.
Yeah.
But
Oh, I got a topic now on that.
Yeah.
I love how we're just bouncing all over the place, but the blue check mark on Instagram and Facebook, there's like so much controversy on that.
Why is that?
Because
it's official.
does
it mean it's official?
It means you're identified. Like, you got to show your ID, and then they'll say, okay, this is really you.
You've been verified.
So if
I
you
like
start
that.
making those comments that are kind of inappropriate, hey, they know who you are.
Who you are, yeah.
So you can't really hide. I agree. I'm with it. Like, if I'm gonna comment in a bad way, if I'm gonna be a bully online on social media, guess what? I want them to know my name.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna act like that, I'm responsible for my actions. I'm not gonna hide behind a username.
Well, that's because it might not be appropriate, but you're an adult about it. And then that term again, keyboard warrior, where
Right.
people could say, of course, very hateful, mean, horrible things and hide behind that.
Yeah.
On your little electronic world and not have any repercussions. That's horrible.
Can I offer a counter perspective to that?
Okay.
There is a product out there. It's called I think it's called Slido, SLI.do. And they allow you to do like a question and answer thing, right? And it's like a paid product and people do it. But there's you can ask questions with your name, or you can ask questions anonymously, right?
Mhm.
And being able to ask questions anonymously, especially like in the work setting, where people might not be, comfortable raising their voice, right? Because of whatever issue, maybe it's a sensitive thing to them, or it might not be something hurtful that they're trying to say, but maybe they're like uncomfortable to raise a certain question, right? That level of being able to ask things anonymously is actually like a really empowering thing for a lot of people. It was just one.
Yeah. No, I
Kind of
love
perspective,
I love that perspective as well. See, I didn't
Not that everybody uses it that way. Obviously,
Mhm.
some people abuse it and put like hateful things, right? So you have like moderators in the tool that can like block questions and stuff, right? But anyways,
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for that perspective. Because it makes sense. So who's right, who's wrong?
Yeah.
We're both right and we're both wrong.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
that's
I
it.
think
Tolerance at that point.
Tolerance,
Hey, we just gotta kind of go with it and be like, all right, well,
And that's
good
why
point.
I like your kids and other kids when we help them, is because the challenges and the feelings and the disappointment, all that stuff they deal with in terms of class or competition. The ideal again is like what we get is just how they could take what they learned from the mats and instruction into this other world. When kids are dealing with themselves being choked out and tapped out all the time, my hope is like when you get some type of bozo saying something, if they're dumb enough to say it to your face, or is like, I'm over that,
Gotta build
just
that
not there.
armor, right?
Yeah.
Just like that
That
grit.
emotional armor. Like,
Do y'all think there's from what I've seen, there's less bullying, or at least in-person bullying, than there was like, whatever, 20, 30 years, 50, 100 years ago.
Well, yeah, it's all
Right.
You're never gonna get a blue check.
Middle Ages bullying, right? Shakespeare.
Well,
Shakespeare bullied.
we used to like, take the gauntlet. I'd smack you on the face.
Gauntlet or the guillotine?
Yeah, I think it's
That's a good
guillotine.
point.
He meant guillotine.
No, I think that
Yeah.
Or the meat
could have been
stick.
gauntlet, right? That's like
Oh, the glove.
yeah, the
The
glove.
glove, yeah.
Yeah.
The gauntlet.
Gauntlet.
But now it's just like, oh
I-
man, I'm gonna type this thing. You're so blah, 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 blah,
Bullying
It's-
from
it's
far
funny.
away, right?
Because I have this young colleague. She's in her mid-20s. During the ice storm, she's showing me as we're like waiting for the awards to start. She posted when we had the ice storm, her Tesla was frozen, and she had 4.1 million hits, which is a lot.
Whoa.
But then I said, that's kind of cool. You're influencer. And she said, look at all the comments, and everything is like, die, your money, and you have a Tesla and you can't even afford a garage. It was all this hateful stuff. She's scrolling down. I couldn't
Wow.
believe 90% of it was like, you should kill yourself. Oh, you're just throwing money. I'm like, oh my gosh.
But why?
Because some people are just full of hate, unfortunately.
That's why I try to keep the awesomeness meter
Yeah.
in the awesome side
Yeah.
of it. Is
Yeah.
because I completely checked out on social media, and
Yeah.
man, mentally
Yeah.
it's over. Now I do have empathy to say, like my wife, she owns a CrossFit gym. She owns a small business. You can't run a small business nowadays without some tie to social media. No one will know who you are, no
Yeah.
matter how badass you are, and that's the
They
unfortunate
might not
side
even
of it.
like trust the business if
Yeah.
there's no
Yeah,
online or social
right?
media presence, right?
But
Yeah.
in her mind, she's like, man, if I didn't have this, I could just completely disconnect.
Yeah.
If that's not saying something already,
That's why people pay for people to manage their social media and their like online presence,
they're
right?
not,
Like
it's not even them
people
at that point. When
pay-
somebody else manages your social
It's
media,
not-
it's not
yeah,
you
it's not
anymore.
you.
I don't care how much you tell that person, like, you know what I mean? You're not writing it.
you
Yeah.
could still write like the posts and like produce the content for it, but you have somebody manage like the interactions after that.
But
right?
you don't know the feel of it, like what is going on. You have to be.
Yeah.
You
I
have
feel
to.
bad for the person having to write it.
Yeah.
They got to be somebody else all day.
Yeah. Or you can ask.
You know what I mean?
They
Like,
get paid,
and on
for it,
top,
right?
they do,
Like,
but they're also probably
Yeah.
trying to promote themselves. So they're being like two people at one point in time.
I don't know if I feel bad
multiple-
for those people.
What is that called? Multiple.
I don't feel bad, but I feel, where I feel that the bad side is that somebody feels like that's the only way I'm going to make it.
Some
Right?
people might, some
It's
people might
pumping
enjoy
somebody
that.
else-
Some people might enjoy
some-
that.
Pumping somebody else up.
Like a marketing thing, right?
Yeah, that's marketing.
I have 3 social media accounts, and all 3 of my
Wow.
employees.
Whoa.
when
Wow.
they-
Whoa. Whoa.
when they start like,
Three. White three. Hold on. Let's talk about white.
well, there's one for Snapchat,
Oh.
there's one for
Oh.
Instagram, one for Facebook.
Different
Oh.
platforms. I thought.
And they
3 different-
continuously think I'm awesome because their lives were meaningless until they were able to pretend that they were me.
Mm.
So I gave them that gift.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not following.
Not picking up.
I have
putting
people
down.
pretending they're me, and now they have purpose in life.
Okay.
So that's
It's a
like,
gift. It's
It's
a
a
gift
gift
that
to
you're
them
giving
because
them.
they were
Yeah,
nothing
yeah.
until they had us.
And now there's something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
So
but-
does that carry over from generation to generation? Like,
That's awesomeness,
hey,
bro.
when
You're so awesome that you're distributing awesomeness to
Awesomeness.
the masses.
yeah.
You're like making it rain awesomeness to these
over
people, dude.
centuries.
Yeah.
Over centuries. And
You're like the
centuries.
root in the family tree jar. The originator.
Just sprinkling
I'm the
awesomeness.
fertilizer. I'm not fertilizing anyone like I made mention in other podcast. I
They
am
just-
the poop.
They got a tree and
Put
right
your-
at
put
the
your
base
glasses back.
of the trunk, right before that tree dives in the ground, it just says Joe.
But there's no tree without the roots.
Right.
True.
But like everything leading up just to that point, Joe down. Joe.
Joe down.
You seem happier when you put those on.
Yeah, put those glasses
Well,
up. Bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whoa.
Anyway,
Whoa.
take them off.
Yeah,
Take them off.
keep eating.
Take them off.
Keep eating that beef stick there, bro.
Beef stick. Take them off.
That Red Bull and that lean body.
For the
and
protein.
I don't even know what's in this Polar Pop.
Yeah. What?
Oh my God.
What? Fill us in on what.
I feel sorry for somebody who rolls with you. You guys were talking, no pun intended, shit about me. And this guy walks in, it's going to be a can of sardines.
I had to eat.
Watch that. Watch that.
And a sardines.
Yes. This is, could you imagine? This
That's
is
extra
Trey,
large too.
Cherry, Diet Cherry,
Oh my God.
Coke Zero, Lean Body. Thank you for the sponsorship. This is
You got
3.5
to counter.
stars.
You got to counter.
What
right?
flavor is that, by
It's
the way?
vanilla. The chocolate.
Dear God.
Oh, yeah. So that tastes like
Gritty.
dirty.
That was
cherry
gritty.
cream.
That was gritty. That was gritty.
The gritty.
Yeah.
This
Gritty
boom
gulp.
stick isn't bad. On the hot factor, it's pretty good. My bald head's sweating. I haven't had one of these all year. I wanted to celebrate.
You need some vodka to go with that.
With that shirt,
I mean,
you're like straight out
yeah.
of Vegas right now, bro. Where you going, dude?
Sure.
I got a Red Bull and vodka up. in
I'm
my
just
hand.
glad we don't have any women in this podcast because we would not be able to focus because I am positive that my awesomeness, that they would just, I wouldn't be able to focus,
They'd melt.
Yeah, they'd
They'd
run.
melt.
Yeah.
especially if I eat this hot link.
They'd run
Oh.
fast.
It's all lean and mean.
That last part's really greasy. I don't know
Mm.
how you feel about grease.
Onions.
I'm going to touch it.
You need a bag. You need like a little baggie,
I
Oh
have a
my
trash
God.
bag.
like a little garbage baggie.
Okay, let's go back to
Wait,
stuff
hold
that-
on. Hold on. Why are we eating on
So much
the podcast?
on the table.
Because
Yeah, right?
see this right here?
We got to feed that.
Got tickets to the
I'm
gun
on
show.
a new protein diet.
All protein
All protein.
and Red Bull.
Yeah.
So that
And
because
sugar.
I pulled out of Houston because of my injuries. So now I'm starting to
Wait,
muscle
you
up.
drove from
You pulled out of Houston.
Houston. Damn.
Or who's Houston?
Houston.
No, I'm
How
just
does he
asking.
feel out of it?
So-
I'm asking from a you pulled out of Houston.
The tournament.
The tournament,
Why?
the Houston tournament.
Yeah, because with my groin issue
That's
Yeah.
growing.
and my wrist, I can't even do the drills.
That sounds like a you problem.
wow.
You're growing in your wrist. This carpet tunnel.
Your wrist is growing too
Are
fast.
you getting tighter? What's going on?
Oh, here comes.
Oh
the
my
shade.
God. Everything is awesome.
I just want to make sure that I give myself the best possibility.
Are you
of
doing Austin at
performing-
least?
Of performing decently. I don't
Okay.
have to
Yeah.
win or lose. I just want to make sure that I don't injure myself
Yeah,
anymore because I want to be able to train on the mats with you guys.
And that's why we're drinking the Red Bull.
Yeah. Rebecca.
Wow.
Rebecca's opponent pulled out, so we're having a scramble.
Oh,
So,
no.
yeah.
Mm. I need to register actually.
When
Did you
is it?
register?
For which one?
This
Austin?
LA?
This is
Austin?
Houston, so
Mm.
I already registered
Houston.
Frosted.
I have to roll up and wait, which I knew I was going to. So
Really?
I tried to do the 181. I'd have been by myself. I was just like, you know what? Screw this. I might as well gain the happy weight
Yeah.
and then just roll it like the 195. But I've been incorporating more workouts like
What-
on Tuesdays and
That's
Thursdays.
195 to 205, right?
No, it's up to
Up to
195.
195. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's a
That's my
great
natural.
weight.
That's
Oh
a
no,
great
it's my
weight.
natural weight. Like I float around 185 or whatever. But I could either work really hard to get to 181 if that was like a really big bracket, you know, like a lot of guys are there, but I found out I'm like the only one in there. And
Yeah.
I'm like, man, if I'm naturally like at 183, 185, I've got this big window. I started going back to the gym. So Tuesdays
Yeah.
and Thursdays, making that part of the routine. I'm like, why not? If I can
Yeah.
gain a little bit of weight, might as well be good weight
Yeah.
versus just like,
That's what I'm doing
I
right
call it
here with
dead
my
weight.
diet. I should help you out with that.
yeah, man, I'm looking forward to your Reddit.
Personal training
your
by
Reddit. Your
White
Reddit
Joe.
For $9.99
Again,
a month, I'll give you
For $9.99,
a lean shake and a meat stick.
So here's another freaking topic I just came up with.
Yeah.
What do you think that does to your testosterone levels?
This one right here.
All of that.
Look at me.
Obviously improving.
Specimen.
It's right here.
We got
It's-
Dwayne.
I mean, geez, dude. I just answered it.
That's the man.
Could you imagine if I doubled this?
No, seriously, on a serious note, like, because one of my buddies, he was telling me about TRT, like he's already
Yeah.
considering it, and this guy was always ripped. His name's Chris, ripped, like 6-pack and all, and I've known him since we were in the service, and he's starting to lose it, right? And he's like, hey man, I've been looking at the TRT, but that's like a shot every like 3 days or whatever, so I wouldn't even consider it. But what are your thoughts on that?
On the TRT supplements.
TRT, actual like
Deadlifts
Supp-
and squats. That's my do big movers, and just you don't have to go super heavy. Just do big movers,
Right.
like squats and deadlifts, and just do big mover muscles. I'm not talking the bench press. I'm not talking the shoulder stuff, but
Yeah.
get your legs involved.
Big-
Get your
oh,
get
yeah.
your core involved in the lift. Your body will naturally take over. I don't care who's out there, but the science just says, like, you want to develop natural T and keep up with it. Squats and deadlifts are the two
Lift.
cures to that.
So basically lift heavy shit.
Doesn't even have to be all the time. They say if you just like,
Once
and
a
it doesn't
week?
have to be that like 1 rep max, but if you stress your body enough, it will produce its own testosterone. It will. And the problem is people don't want that work.
Yeah.
Right.
You need most things,
Especially
take
the
work.
pec warriors. The pec warriors are like, man, I want to spend my time in the gym getting this pecs and shoulders. I'm not going to go do leg day.
Yeah.
When they're like,
you can
right?
tell who they are.
and they're the first ones to go, I don't understand. I'm in the gym all the time. You're working out. I get you. You're probably in shape in some form, but you're not working the movers that make your body go, oh, I need to be doing more than just making small muscles here. I need to produce this to do this. And if you don't do that, you're done. Even body weight. Yeah, go ahead.
I've heard though that TRT can provide like other health benefits, like long-term,
for
like
sure.
really good long-term health benefits too.
And I'm sure there is, but to the point of, are you still trying to be 22 at 44?
So like, let's say you're doing the deadlifts and the squats and you're doing your whole thing, right? Would TRT on top of that, right? Like still have a good benefit to your, number one, your health, number two, longevity, right?
Yeah, but
probably.
No, not necessarily. I'm not trying to bulk up at that age.
It's not necessarily a bulking thing, right?
But for most people who end up taking it, they do gain some significant, which is great. More power to you. Do whatever you want. My only thing is once your body no longer is forced to make that, your body will stop making it. And then when you run out of I'm not saying you're going to run out of the funds, but when you are at a point when you're like, financially, it's got to catch up to you at some point. You're like, is it worth in your age, right? So I can do squats and deadlifts for free, essentially, right? But at some point, my body has been training to do it on its own. If I bring in a system that says, body, you don't have to do this, I'm going to provide this for you, no matter how many squats and deadlifts I'm doing, eventually at a certain point in age, it's going to shut down. And then when you take that else away, you're just compounding problems.
You're going to go, that's my fear and concern.
It's not just now. It's not the now. It's the later.
It's going to stunt your natural production or something later on.
Well, later on, but like, you're going to have to take 4 times as much at this age, and then you're going to take 6 times as much to maintain it. Where maybe doing what we're doing, maybe I don't have to start that now. I can wait until like maybe I'm 70, 80. You know, where I'm later.
70 or 80.
Because you're like 160, so not waiting years.
If there's a doctor out there that will see Joe and give him a prescription for TRT, reach out to us.
He probably knows Bram Stoker's personally.
Yeah, you're pretty badass.
Yeah, Interview with Vampire.
Yes, pretty good. They call me Joe the Impaler, and won't say why.
What about recovery? Like, I want to look into it a little bit.
Recovery's hard.
Recovery.
Sleep thing, dude. Sleep thing.
Is
everyone getting enough sleep?
No, I'm not. And
am.
talking to
I'm like,
I
am.
Well, with your
saying thanks to your pillow every day.
Exactly. Rebecca and Rachel were in class the other day, and one thing that Rebecca has been asking kind of me out loud and kind of the guys in the group is like, she cannot understand how we train day to day, because as like Rebecca was talking with Rachel about it, both of them at the same time without really saying it, were like, man, my cortisol levels like are so high, it keeps me from getting a good night of sleep. And it's when and they notice it when they do jiu-jitsu day after day, which I see, because you're using fight or flight, you're using survival, you're using some other systems that you wouldn't use like in a traditional lifting in a gym, and even in CrossFit, right? CrossFit, you're just maintain your breath and you'll live. But jiu-jitsu, you can be being choked out as you're trying to maintain your breath and your core and everything else, and it hits a different cycle.
But I think it's like learning how to turn that off, though, right? When you're like getting ready for bed, maybe it's the phone thing, maybe it's the screen stuff, right?
Yeah.
The blue light.
If you activate your fight or flight response at the 8:30 class, at the 7 o'clock class, you're done till like 1. Like personally, at least.
Well, like for me, I use it to go to bed.
Yeah,
Like I have the worst nights of sleep when I miss jiu-jitsu.
Me too.
Yeah. Like for me, because
you
it
didn't get
it
that
wears me
release.
out
Well,
to the point my brain can shut off.
Yes.
Right, but again, there's a difference between a good roll session as opposed to T, rolling against T, hardcore, where it's fight or flight. You fucking zone out and you're in that zone.
Sleep better. I think I sleep better after I roll a T or like that kind of roll.
Yeah.
I think I sleep better.
I do too.
Yeah.
But I will notice this though. If I do jiu-jitsu day to day and I don't get the rest, like I could come home from class because we're already late.
But that's
I can eat dinner
like,
and go to bed.
You're
Right?
beat up and you're sore and like everything hurts, right? You're not comfortable. Maybe it's a comfort thing in bed.
Oh, not necessarily that. What I'm saying is like kind of to your point is the jiu-jitsu game starts to be impacted towards the end of the week. I usually find, at least for me, Mondays I'm really charged up and I'm less aware of what I'm doing because I'm got a lot of energy moving through it, and then on Friday I'm so tired that I'm like in the management mode, so I enjoy it. But I could understand, like, with CrossFit, dude, you go day after day after day, and there was times I would had trouble sleeping because I was just so much stress had been built up physically and mentally. But what is you all right?
Yeah.
But what I do find not pleasant or enjoyable about jiu-jitsu, that's not sleep.
Yeah. When I'm like really, if I've gone a couple days in a row and I'm really sore, or like my like skin hurts, or like my joints and stuff hurt, and I have trouble getting comfortable in bed, right? And that's like probably not what we're talking about, but that really
that's cortisol. That's what they call, like, in layman's terms, residual soreness, right? All that like lactic acid in there, the cortisol that's built up, you're not recovering, right? So as you sleep, that's part of the recovery. So you're not getting it.
So for me, I mean, and this is where I'm choosing to talk about my age. That's one of the reasons I think my injuries have been, and Johnny's been helping me with that, because I want to be on the mat every day, and I'm there 5 to 6 times a week. And how many days do you usually go?
Oh, here recently, probably 3 to 4, but when I'm in swinging, it's 6 to 7.
So I've been going like nonstop pretty much because of and then the kids' classes, I'm doing a little bit of stuff, and I didn't think it was anything. And then sometimes I'm doing the fundamentals and then the open mat. And then, so for me, what I'm realizing is that I cannot concentrate with you looking at me like that, but it's awesome. So that's one reason why I backed out from, and Bruno helped convince me too, because if you notice, Bruno, he's not rolling a lot. Well, he's not rolling a lot. He says I'm only rolling twice a week,
like a shoulder,
because of shoulder. And he said, and I didn't want to pull out of Houston, and some people, I don't know, they like roast on me, and they're just like, "Why are you pulling out? Why are you pulling out?" And like, I didn't want to pull out, but Bruno told me, he didn't tell me what to do. He goes, "I'm not competing in Houston." That's what. And he's like, and Bruno said, "I don't care what people think. I'm the professor, and people wonder why I don't compete. It's not, did you do it for you?" So for me, it felt like it's becoming a job, and I don't want to be a job. And so I'm pulling out.
Yep. You got to have fun.
Yeah.
You got to have fun.
Because I'm fighting myself, and it's that wolf again.
Yeah.
And now it's just getting upset. And Richard reached out to me the other day because, it's a little bit off on the comp thing, because I'm sitting there. I wanted to roll. I want to train, but I tried to do one of the drills and my groin just went. And I'm like, I have to stop or it's going to get worse. Like one movement and it went back. And so I watched. And Alex was good, Simone's, because he's like, you're here mentally, because he knows a little bit down. But so I'm just doing a different type of training,
Well, it takes a lot of like
It's hard at my
maturity
age.
and effort to
Well, what you say got in my
right.
head.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell the story? Gosh,
That's a
dang.
tough, stupid thing.
Yeah. So I've been going a lot, and Johnny's good too. He's like, "Hey, you got to take a break," and I'm just like, "Whatever, dude. Shut the f up," you know. And then so go ahead. Tell
But
the
like
story.
we're rolling, right? We're rolling, and every time, whatever we're doing, whatever roll move we're doing, and he's like, ah. I'm like,
It
oh, you okay?
hurts.
And he's like, yeah, I'm good. I'm
I
good.
just
I'm
want
like,
to
okay.
get through it.
And we
It
keep
hurts.
going, and he's like, ah. I'm like, dude, are you okay? You're not okay. What's going on? He's like, no, I'm good. I'm good. Quit, quit being a bitch or whatever. Right? I'm like, okay. We keep rolling. He's like, ah.
Yeah, don't stop.
Yeah. And so later we were talking about it, and there's this like term, I think we talked about it here in wrestling, where they call it tough stupid, right? And that you're like so tough, you're actually being stupid
Yeah, I
with
did
how
not
tough
like that.
how tough you're being, right? Like, well, okay, my arm's broken, but I'm gonna get back in there and I'm gonna finish the match, or I like we all do it.
Was
We all
that
do
you?
it, right?
Was that you?
Got in my head.
It should.
It
It should,
worked,
right?
yeah.
It should.
It worked.
Right. Yeah, it's supposed to get in your head. Like I do it. I did it at the first competition where I screwed up my rib and I tried to finish the match. I ended up losing anyway. But you're so tough and you're like so focused on like being tough and toughing through this thing that you think you should be able to get through, that you actually do yourself a disservice by trying to be tough through it.
Yeah,
Right.
my wrist has been 4 months. So even like holding a drink or using my phone, it hurts. I
Yeah.
just push it out. And my groin, it's been over 2 months. So
Can you not use your groin and your wrist when you train?
I can't believe you asked that question.
Just the knees together.
It's
Roll, bro.
jiu-jitsu, so I can use.
You
so
could use your other hand.
Or just mermaid
One
roll,
hand.
bro.
It's called cheating.
He wants you to mermaid roll, dude. Just keep
He
it
wants
like
you-
There's
together.
something called
You want-
tough stupid, and there's something called stupid stupid.
He wants you to cheat on yourself.
I tried, and it's just, and the thing is, it's like the left wrist and it's right groin. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do some type of weird spider guard with my left
Yeah.
leg.
With that other one?
I've been trying.
There's
It
no way.
hurts, man.
There's no way.
Hey, I'll show you.
way.
I'll show you.
I look
Yeah,
at that dead leg and I'm
now,
like,
look-
pass.
Look at this. I want you to put the camera on you because you are licking your chops. When I saw it in your eyes. You're like, oh man,
Yeah,
God, it's
Right
like
groin.
it's
left
like when the
wrist.
hyenas see that old
you gotta see
beat
that
up like
knee cut
hair
come
or
through.
something.
Oh, is that your hurt?
Could you imagine
Paper
my
cutter.
groin?
Does this hurt?
Well,
How fast can I get that paper
Well, at the
cutter?
tournament, the ref stopped the match. He almost called it because my wrist, I kept saying, but I kept trying to fight through it. And I'm like, please don't stop and train for 2 months. For this.
I don't.
just
Yeah,
wanna
I don't want to
finish."
lose the match for saying
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know.
I'm like, please.
I'm not tapping. I'm just
that. That was like
right.
Rebecca when she was starting, kind of watching us do jiu-jitsu and getting the idea. Maybe I want to do it. And one of her first questions is like, how do y'all roll and not make any sound? She's like, I would want, like, I'm screaming internally every time. I'm like, yeah, it is kind of weird. Like, you get penalized for screaming when you should be like,
Yeah.
just let one belt.
That was a hard thing for me in the first couple of weeks too, because in wrestling, as soon as you feel like some submission or some joint that's or a choke or something, you make that noise so that they know, and B, the ref could be like, whoa, you're about to get injured, right? Because there's no like tapping in wrestling, right? And so those first couple of weeks, someone would get an armbar and I'd be like, and they'd be like, dude, are you okay? And I'd be like, yeah, I'm okay. I didn't actually tap, but I was preemptively like nervous about it, right? Nervous about breaking my elbow, right? It just comes out.
Yeah.
I think I control it a little bit better now, but
Kind of when I took you.
I think
Yeah.
I think you do great.
thanks.
I just want to see you start choking people with that limp ass wrist of yours.
With this one,
Jeez, this one.
I can't even like try the limp, like the wrist locks because you need both. It just whatever.
Quit grabbing the wrist, grab the arm.
Use your meat stick.
So yeah, you're not thinking. Yeah, instead of dipstick, you're not thinking with your meat stick.
Yeah, you got to think outside the box. You know what? Forget the box. Get rid of the box.
Has this time off been helping though?
Actually, it has.
Like,
So that's why I signed up for Austin so that I can have those 2 to 3 months. And I think all of us are
Yeah, I already
Awesome.
Yeah, I'll compete. I usually sign up right at the end of another tournament.
So
Yeah.
can I ask a question though? And I
It's
don't know if
live.
we talked about this on the podcast. Why compete? Have we talked about this? Like, what is
Why
your
compete?
what is your motive? Because Bruno tells me routinely there's like 150 people in our gym that are adults, but and everyone has a different reason for doing jits, but not a lot of people will compete, and not a lot of people compete often. But why do you compete? Why do you want to compete, and why do you want to compete?
Me, because I feel like I wish it's one of those like small regrets in life. You ever had one? I wish I would have found this earlier in life, so I could have like a long, beautiful relationship with it. So I do feel like the tournaments competition exposes the holes the fastest in the game, so I can make good, bad, or ugly. I feel like I got to make up some time, some experience, and I love rolling with everybody in the gym. But the fastest way to go, hey, you suck here, is just go to tournament.
Yeah. When I was your age, jiu-jitsu wasn't invented yet. So
Oh,
I know.
Yeah,
We all know that.
I mean, you guys were just scribbling out kung fu.
I'm still hitting.
Nothing wrong with kung fu.
No.
Yeah, kung fu's cool. It's
I'd be interested. It'd be like, out of all things, like Bruce Lee, I would like to see what his like.
He did grappling.
He did grappling. He did
yeah.
grappling, but like, see where jiu-jitsu is kind of now, and go like, and see what he would do to improve it, because he was as far as I understood him, he studied as many of the martial arts as possible to like fine tune what he knew to be the best martial arts possible. And it does feel that like kind of jiu-jitsu overall in this, when we talk like karate, judo, and all that, it's the most, not considering MMA because it's mixed martial arts, but single martial arts. I think jiu-jitsu is probably the most consistent of being able to be a very good defensive, has its capacity to do offensive, but we practice it enough that you're not going to go just like kill somebody because you don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, or wrestling, I would say.
It's the most balanced. Right? Wrestling's another one.
Yeah.
But
I think just like jiu-jitsu, I think if it had just a little bit more like takedowns, like a little bit more focus on takedowns. I know that we do takedowns and we practice them, and there's a mix of like judo stuff and wrestling stuff in there. But if you can't take someone down, or if you can't prevent somebody from taking you down, right, it's a little bit of a kind of a precarious situation to be in. Even if you're good on the ground, like really good on the ground, right?
And the one thing I'm trying to think about, like you said, the holes. I told Bruno in the comp classes, maybe think about, I'm going back to the beginning, like right after, you slap a bump in the tournament, it's the hand fighting. I need to be very good at the hand fighting, because if I could keep my opponent from putting his hands where he wants, that's a huge advantage. And I'm thinking,
you can't do that limp-wristed, right?
I'm thinking of all these things. I'm just thinking about like submissions and chokes, but there's all these things that have to take place so I can. And that's why I think I haven't done well in my last 3 tournaments, is because I'm thinking about the floor game. I'm not thinking about the stand-up game. And then I'm even in the stand-up, I'm not thinking about my body position and the hand fighting and all that. So I'm really trying to focus.
And it sets the tone for the whole match.
And all 3 matches, they set the tone.
Yeah.
All 3. When I go through it, all 3, they set the tone.
What if you
lose that hand fighting battle, if you get taken down like really brutally, totally sets the tone.
And
There's
there's
a
a selfish
percentage,
reason why I like to compete. You get an honest roll.
Yeah.
You get somebody else who is literally trying to get the better of you to get the better.
Oh yeah, put you to sleep.
Yeah.
Snap your arm.
Now it would be crazy if we had that kind of format of like the nightly gold medal. Everybody had to go for it. Now we don't have enough to go with weight class and all that, but if we had every now and then like a weekly or a monthly comp within house, I think that would.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
I think it would serve our group well.
So the only reason I'm not super fan about
my paper cutter
is because of the paper cutter. It's actually kind of what I'm going to say. Is we know a lot of what each other like what we do, right?
But
We
that's
know
an
each other's
advantage,
bread and
too.
butter.
That is an advantage and a disadvantage.
Yeah.
But if we put a prize at the end of it, like, hey, this whole month you get to XYZ, whatever it may
It'd be fun. It'd be fun.
Like,
yeah, like once a month, I think.
or even once a quarter. Just
Once a quarter,
Stress. I'm not asking a professor to do it, but I think it'd be interesting because I think the roles would change.
Yeah.
And I
I think they would change dynamically.
yeah, I think there'd be more
have a
injuries
hard
too.
time going hard in our gym. And I'll leave it at that.
I do.
Not that, and I respect everybody.
Yes.
I have a hard time, but if it's somebody I don't know or someone pisses me off or a surprise,
Well,
I
have a hard time.
Oh,
going
I
hard
just
in
like
our gym.
I just like people. I have a hard time doing stuff because I don't want to hurt anybody.
I don't know. You
You're not
you,
gonna hurt
when you
me.
get me in your
You're not gonna
queso,
hurt
it
anybody.
freaking
Yeah,
feels like you're
I'll
trying to
hold
hurt
it.
me.
I will hold a lot.
Queso Blanco.
But I won't do
Spicy queso.
other things that I think are there. To be fair, but
Why do you compete, Johnny? I mean, granted, you had one unfortunate. Second one, right?
dominated.
Yeah,
Dominated.
so I've competed twice, and like I've done the wrestling thing for a long time,
Right,
so I'm
so you
like
have
comfortable
competed,
with
yeah.
the competition stuff. I actually do it mostly, to be totally honest, because it's kind of scary.
Yes.
That's why
Yeah.
and it's hard to throw yourself out there, and like for me, I get that nervous thing, and like it's kind of just a way for me to overcome that weird anxiousness that everybody should feel a little bit sometimes, right? Like you're gonna fight for your life against this person for 10 minutes, right?
It's like
Get after
skydiving.
it.
Yeah, it's
right?
like skydiving.
Like a skydiving thing,
Without
yeah.
going skydiving.
Yeah.
Like I like
Yeah.
skydiving. I would love. I can live doing that. But to get that, like, I'm a grown ass man,
Yeah.
and I'm a couple weeks out from this tournament, and I hate the fact that I wake up in the morning going, "Oh shit, what's the first move?" And I
Yeah.
get clammy
Yeah.
right off the bat.
Yeah.
Like nothing else does that.
Yeah.
Right.
So I used to do rock climbing, like big, like multi-pitch rock climbing.
They called me the Rock. You want to climb
Yeah.
me?
That was cute.
and I did it kind of for the similar reason, like just to overcome that thing. I got up there one day and I was just like, why am I doing this? I'm kind of too old to be risking my life this way. Like, I should probably stop. And I stopped at that time. But it's that same kind of like overwhelming, fear that you have to kind of overcome.
Yeah.
Right. And it's awesome once you overcome it. Right. Like
yeah.
leaving that last match and like going to eat something and like, you're just
Yes.
not a care. It's awesome. It's great. Is this you getting taken down? Let's see.
Do you guys want to see
The paper cutter.
you want to
Circa 1990.
You guys want to see a paper cutter? Let's see.
Flying armbar.
Oh, look at that.
wait for it? Watch, he's gonna start. He's out. He starts shaking. You see him shake?
All right, so
He's
shivering.
convulsing. He's out.
What was that?
That was a Peruvian.
Next,
He's like, what happened?
is he going
What
back to
happened?
attack you
Did I
still?
win?
Done ski.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a really cool one. And
I've
then
never seen a no stripe Louise.
oh, that was no stripe, huh? Watch, you're gonna recognize this.
What was
one.
that? 12 years ago?
How'd you get the take? Did he shoot on you or something? Did he go for a takedown?
Yeah, watch this.
And fighting.
Talk about the hand fighting.
Oh yeah,
Crooked
look at that.
grips.
Pull guard, baby.
It's getting ready. Good balance. Pulling guard. Go for the sweep. Guy's bouncing.
So he got points for that, right?
Yeah,
you got
but I
advantage.
don't really care about.
No, because he still has a foot trap. Haven't seen the ref's hand go up yet.
Right,
Bring
Bring
him
him down. There you go. Done.
Why did he give you the head?
I know.
Give you an
Idiot.
So you,
Done.
armbar. He's yelling armbar.
No, I just started working, cinching that in, and then it just we're still there.
The slow
Very
death of
good.
Louise.
Excellent.
Yeah, slow.
Everybody knows this.
Boom.
What I like about this footage is
What
Jiu-Jitsu
year was
grandma
that?
would destroy you.
That was
That was circa in like 2007.
That's
so
a
we're good.
highlight.
2011. No, that was in 2011.
Oh, that's 11/19.
October 27, 11/19.
2007.
Yeah, these are all 2019.
Oh yeah, 2019. Look at that. This was the fourth one. I think this was it. You guys are gonna recognize this. Yeah, you'll recognize this for sure.
So
circles.
his opponent's doing the zombie defense, just standing there.
No,
It didn't work. Boom. I didn't have my spider then. But watch this.
Still don't.
Let me see.
Watch that guy in a tracksuit just step into your video.
Control.
Oh, it's coming. I just don't want to.
The best thing about this clip is how bored the ref is.
I know that ref.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there it is.
that's
there it is.
That's Christina Barlan.
You guys recognize that?
The ref's just like
That spider guard, that half
Yeah.
spider guard. Boom.
Yeah.
Oh, what is that? Oh. And then guess what's coming?
You do that sort of
2 points.
okay. So
There.
Luis, since you're showing us highlights,
There
Yeah,
it
this is year one of his paper cutter. He's got
Year one.
10 years of perfecting it.
doing it every
Everywhere
training
he goes.
session.
Everywhere he goes.
Everyone he meets.
Hey, and he apologizes as he does it. Hey guys, just
Hey,
wanna let you know,
guys.
I'm sorry I'm
Hey,
doing
guys,
this to you.
seriously, I'm seriously sorry.
there should be a statute of limitations how long you can compete in the blue belt. Yeah.
How many paper cutters do you hit per
Week.
training session? Do you like hit it multiple
Yeah,
times in a
every
day?
Single,
Do you have a
Every
goal?
roll?
Do you have a-
almost every roll. Well, unless I want to like
do you have a
jump.
goal board in there that
You
has
go
a
for it
goal
every roll.
Every roll.
Really?
Yeah.
He has a
So-
bar graph that he shades when he comes home. He's like,
Yeah.
yep, 3,
So
4.
I have a couple moves that I really like to do, but I try to limit myself to doing them per training session. Only like
Yes.
Why? Why?
because I want to work on other stuff.
Yeah, because those holes are things
Imagine
that I
if he
don't do.
mastered
The paper
one
cutter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the paper
just
cutter.
Yeah.
Because what if somebody has like your number and they know how to, block that one move?
What are the odds?
That's how
Well,
good he is.
That's exactly what someone only does a paper cutter would say.
Okay.
luck.
Just to be fair, he,
I'll take that
Good
challenge.
yeah,
I'll take that wager.
Come on. All right. Good luck.
Wait, you literally have to change your own game.
That's
Like
so
that's what I'm,
funny.
like, last time I was talking about it. Like when I roll with Luis, I have to reprogram what I thought I was going to work on.
Yeah.
Just so I don't end up in this weird
like-
slow
It's like
pass,
to defend.
fly control, and you're just like, why am I watching this happen to me?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, he's
Slow.
gonna pass guard. He's gonna
Slow.
be heavy on the side. He's
He
gonna
just
go
north,
speed,
south,
He's gonna
gonna
go
go
south.
You know what? I'm just gonna
Yeah,
make his whole
He
parade.
knows that he's
The minute he gets in side
Yeah,
control, I'm just
yeah.
gonna tap.
yeah.
I'm like, done.
You
Not
got
wasting
it.
your
And
time.
he's there,
Let's
then
reset.
And then
Yeah.
he's like, "Oh, this isn't working."
Yeah.
And then he resets.
You-
Not-
To your credit, you have been working that chin strap a lot too. I don't know
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
you've always done that, or is that a new thing?
Yeah.
You've always
But,
done that?
but no, a lot of nobody goes turtle at the academy. Very rarely do you
Yeah.
go turtle.
Yeah.
And I open it up for it. Like I purposely only leave one
Yeah.
way out so you go into turtle so I can practice that
Practice it.
or that
Yeah.
Peruvian.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
no. You guys are good with it.
We're not a very turtling.
I don't know. You almost got me the other day. You almost got it was tight. It was tight. I had to give up basically I had to just roll on my back. I'm like, bitch, just paper cut me fine. Just don't humiliate me with this chin strap, please.
He's gonna humiliate you with a paper cutter. You know it's
I'd
coming.
rather be humiliated to a paper cutter than a chin strap. I think.
Is that a wrestling thing?
Maybe. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that should
Me, I'm so tired of the paper cutter. I'm like, just chin strap me. Oh, I'm not working on that today.
you guys are funny.
And then why do you
You know who I-
compete?
What?
Why do you compete then?
Just I have fun.
Yeah,
That's plain and simple.
it is. It is fun.
It is fun.
It's fun.
I mean, the whole workup, the day of, and then you get done afterwards, and you're just like, holy shit, that was pretty
That was cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
And then everybody at work, you're just like, I can't share this with anyone
No,
Yeah.
because they
can't
can look at me
relate.
like I'm an
Yeah.
idiot.
yeah,
Why do you do?
it's like Fight Club.
Yeah, it is, and
They don't get it.
Yeah.
they don't
Like
get
Fight
it.
Club.
They don't get it.
You know who's a really, really good role? And I can't do paper cutter on him. Ruben, purple belt.
Really?
Ruben's good.
Ruben's
Yeah.
saucy.
He
Yeah.
He's
sure
got all
is.
kinds of sauce. Yeah.
Yeah, like, and he's one of those that he's like Max, right? He's another one that doesn't like to lose.
Mm.
Like
Mhm.
Roll with Max.
Ruben. No,
Okay.
I mean like Ruben's
if you happen to get the upper hand of him or kind of like tweak his brittle knee, he rolls angry.
He does.
The rest of the time,
He turns up.
I mean, it's like it's so fast.
He turns it up.
Like it literally feels like a movie scene because you're like frame. You're like, and then before you know it, and he smiles at you and he talks some little shit, and then he's like, you're like, tap.
Yeah, and he talks shit while he's rolling too. He loves to talk shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you're getting stronger.
Yeah. So funny, dude.
He sounded just like
That was good. We need a clip of that. Get the timestamp. Timestamp that.
Oh shit. 11:06. Well,
speaking of timestamps.
Speaking of time, damn. This
time to tuck it in.
Here, time to tuck it in. You know what's so interesting about this is that it's just becoming a conversation.
Yeah.
We're not even. Yeah. Well, I'm personally not even thinking about time, but I think we need to have like a timer because it starts to go over.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is an awesome. Let's go ahead and start wrapping it up. Let's go with you. Hey, you know what? Next time. Maybe you switch. You sit over here next to me.
That's a bad idea.
Oh yeah, it is. Oh yeah, we talked about that.
He's rolling up the sleeves, dude. He's rolling up the sleeves.
Guys,
all right.
That's what did it.
That's just a cute little freaking moves.
All right, let's go.
That's cute. Listen to blue belts, man. We start with the pre-clap. I think there's a 75% success rate with that.
With the what?
Pre-clap.
75%.
Yeah.
75% success.
Oh yeah.
75% of the time works.
The hype up.
Yeah.
The hype up clap.
25% of us didn't think it was worth anything. That's okay though. Talked extensively about tucking in
Optimism.
shirts.
Tucking it in.
Yep. Jerry Springer, R.I.P. Jerry. We talked about our favorite movies. Gosh, we talked a lot about shorty shorts. Somehow Little D came up as a possible nickname for me, but my vote.
Little beep.
And then we talked about the Awesome Panda.
Awesome Panda's cool.
Awesome Panda is cool. That is not stupid. I'm trying to love the Starry Eye B, but we'll see what happens.
Oh,
The capital A.
Capital A.
TRT. TRT. I don't know.
Have you guys been tested?
I was tested because I was actually looking into it.
Same thing.
Where was your testosterone level?
And they looked at me like I was crazy.
I
I was hoping
solid,
it was low.
Oh, yours.
I was hoping it was low too. Yeah. I was solid.
And I'm like, can I get anything? And she looked at me like, why? You're TRT.
It's you got other issues.
Yeah, I refuse.
You got fucking Red Bull and fucking soda pop and
meat sticks coming in the doctor's office. Red Bull and protein and meat sticks. You're good, bro.
This is a Texas meal here. Protein shake, Coke Zero.
You're
Red
good.
Bull. Hot.
We don't even need to test you. You're good.
Just stop eating shit.
Dude, I'll get you pregnant just if you touch me. And then sleep and jiu-jitsu are just the health around it and how some people, it keeps them up and some people, I sleep like a baby.
Yeah.
And then just this idea of competition, I don't think I answered, but for me, it's kind of like, I just want to see where I'm at. And it is the nerves. So real quickly, when I pulled out of Houston, I felt like relief a little bit. But then, so what I did is I signed up the next day for Austin because I don't want that. So I made myself like, no, this is the deal. So I signed up like a day or two later because I was like, I don't have to worry about that. I'm like, no, I want to be in that frame where, why am I training? Why am I focused? But it's a good variety there.
Nice.
What do you think, Johnny?
No, yeah, love it.
John, be good.
This was amazing and awesome and amazing with a capital A.
And do you have a song or anything lately?
I know. I was just
song.
gonna ask.
No song this week.
Hey.
Ham sandwich was the last one.
I just had an idea. What about one related to Everything Is Awesome?
Yeah,
from the song.
Do you know? I'll try to do card related.
These
songs.
are kind of cringe.
Ooh.
These are kind of cringy.
Yeah, these
right?
are great. No, these are great.
Yeah.
These are like just my style. Yeah.
No kidding.
This
That's
is
so
perfect.
cool.
This is perfect. Yeah. I'll take a picture. We'll do something. We'll play it for the next.
I can't wait.
Yeah, that's gonna be hilarious.
If you guys got any like lyrics or anything,
I'll bust some out.
let me know.
Oh, I bet you
We'll
would.
incorporate them.
Mr. Christopher.
See, senor.
C.
Yeah, no. Thank you guys for having me over again. I want to keep grooming this
Yeah.
Gonna,
I love having him here, by the way.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
well,
it's great.
he's part of it. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
I
Nah,
love it.
when do you guys get back on that special guest rotation? Just let me know. I'd love to sit back on the casting couch and
Rotate.
rotate.
Well,
Can I sit with you?
No, we're good. No, but
I'll put a camera right there.
I'll put plastic on the sofa.
yeah, and to
How did this go sideways like that?
to a serious note and finish it out for me at least how we started. I'm glad we have facilities for people to go get help with their mental health issues. Don't be afraid of those monsters inside your head. Go find somebody to talk to, whether it be a friend, family, or somebody else. You need to exercise those demons, no matter which way it is. There are places that will help. So young, old, and beautiful and the ugly, get out there and go do it.
Yeah, you don't have to do it on your own.
Yep. That's such a good point, Christopher. Thank you for sharing that at the end. You're not alone. You are not alone, and there's plenty of people ready to listen. You got 4 right here, people. So thank you. On that note, let's do this. 1, 2, 3.
Pinche
Podcast. Oh, wait. You got to do it again. It was just on me.
Oh.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Pinche Podcast.
Trajetória de vitória, sangue, suor e glória. História na pegada. Braço forte de trator, estratégia é o nome do jogo. Guardeiro ou passador, birimbolo. Então façam suas apostas sem demora.